Bruh. Y'all, I have a gray hair. Okay, y'all, so we are going to start this style off with stretched hair. My hair has been in 2 plaits since I washed it about 2-3 days ago. I only put in like a leave-in, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's all I put in my hair. I put in a leave-in conditioner, and I think I put like a styling cream or something. Very lightweight, just to kind of keep my hair moisturized. I'm not going to be blowing my hair out just because I've been using a lot of heat on my hair lately. Well, not really heat, just I've been blowing my hair out a lot. So I just wanted to give it a break. So I plaited it back in 2 plaits, and I just took them down and brushed them out. This video is not going to be like rolling techniques on how to roll your hair on the perm rods. In this video, we are going to primarily focus on the parting of the hair, specifically in the front sections, just so when we take our hair down, our hair will fall in a nice curly fro, and it just kind of gives you a more full, voluminous look. So I'm not going to keep you here for long. Let's go ahead and dive into the video. I'm going to go ahead and do the back section of my hair just because I don't do anything special or specific in the back. I just kind of part it off. Most of the time I use my fingers. And then when I get to the front, I'll come back and show you how I part off the front to get it to fall how I want it to when I take it down. So when you get to the front of your head, you want to part at a diagonal. This will just help during the takedown process so you don't have to try and conceal that part straight down the middle of your head. And I'm going to start by parting a straight part just like from the corner of my eye straight back over my ear, and then I'm going to split this section in half. No, I'm not, girl. I lied. So you want to start your braid from the root. You don't want it too tight, and roll it up and then secure it. So next you want to start at the back half of this section and part straight down, and this section I am actually going to split in half. So once again, like I said, braid at the root and then smooth it out to where you don't have any kinks or anything. Everything's nice and detangled and smooth. Roll it up the rod. All right, now that this side is done, girl, I should be lying, it's not done. As you see, I'm parting everything at an angle, and like I said, that's going to help conceal the parts because you don't want to see those parts when you take your hair down. So now that that side is complete, I'm just going to do the same thing to this side. But when you get to this front section, I'm just going to part it straight across because you want these to actually be rolled right in the middle of your head, just so when you take it down, those curls will fall in your face and give you that faux bang look. That's just really what's going to make this the curly, fluffy fro that we want. So you're going to see that I'm just going to braid this piece. And if you pay close attention, you probably saw where I had like a natural part already in the middle of my head just because I part my hair there so much. And we are trying to cover that up, sis. All right, so that is going to complete the installation process. I'm going to sit under the dryer for maybe about 30 to 45 minutes, and then I'm going to put my bonnet on and go to bed, girl, because I'm tired. So I will come back in the morning and show you guys how I take them down. I hope it makes sense how I go about rolling my hair, and how I part it like angled. I hope that makes sense. It'll make a little bit more sense in the morning when I take my hair down. So my camera's about to die, so I'm gonna wrap this up now and I will see you guys in the morning. Bye. Okay, so it is the next morning. I really hope my hair is dry. It should be, because the way you wrap the hair up the roller, it's really only like one layer of hair, so the dryer didn't have to penetrate through multiple layers of hair. So we should be dry, fingers crossed. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking it down and separating it. I always start at the back and work my way to the front, and once it's all down, you'll see why I rolled it a certain way, just to help it to fall in place. Like I already stated, we're going to start in the back and work our way towards the front. You want to take your time when you're doing this. Obviously, this little piece didn't get dry, but don't worry. If you notice that one section isn't quite completely dry, just grab your blow dryer. Do not unravel it all the way. Just stop where you are and just hit it with the blow dryer so it can at least set. Most of the time, the ends are going to get dry. The only part that you may have a little trouble with is the part where you actually braided your hair. And like I said, that's why you don't really want to braid it too tight, because then it's going to be hard for the air to get in there and really dry it, especially if you're doing this and trying to do it overnight. Now, if you do it and you let them sit in for like a day or two after you sit under the dryer, then you should be perfectly fine. But I've just noticed that I do have to take a little bit extra time to make sure those braids get dry. So as you see right here, that curl that we had right there in the middle, it just falls straight in our forehead. And here we are, all separated and fluffed out. I did kind of take my pick and pull some of my roots out, so that's why it is a little fluffier. And you ready to go, girl? All right, guys. So this is the finished product. Once you pick it out and just kind of shape it around, the hair just falls in place. I probably will go in and just stretch my roots a little bit in some spots, just to make sure it's falling in a nice like dome shape, I guess. I don't know. So if you don't have bangs, this is an easy way to get you a nice fluffy fro with bangs without having to cut them. So yeah, that's it. Like I said, it's really just all in the parting and where you place the rollers. But that's gonna be all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one.